What up, and welcome back to Pnoid News. Man, listen, so we got a show for y'all tonight. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of stuff on here. You know what I'm saying? We probably got like a couple of hours worth of shit that we're gonna cover. You know what I mean? So I think we're going to start with like fucking Serbia, right? All right. So like for those of y'all who don't know like where Serbia is, you know what I'm saying? Like it'll just put everybody in the understanding of where we're talking about, right? You have Serbia here, right, which is in southeastern fucking Europe, right? Surrounded by Macedonia, Kosovo, Bulgaria, Romania, Hungary, Croatia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Montenegro, Albania, and Greece, right? So this little landlocked country is rather important, right, for the whole of like society and shit, right?
This is sent by a guy, one of my mods, Free Jam. He's Serbian. He was at the protest today. The police used a sound cannon while people were paying tribute to the killed. A sound cannon is a dangerous weapon that can cause permanent damage to human health. It is used in extreme cases in some countries and even banned. It's like, that's the kind of shit that's just like antagonistic. Literally no justification for it. Why would you do that? I'm gonna tell you right now that
I mean, like, you do these things because, like, you do these things, right? This is what police do, right? You don't have a lot of tactics when you're a cop and dealing with rioters, and especially when you're talking about, like, you know, somewhere between 100,000 and 800,000 people, because the protesters said there's 800,000, right? You know, I mean, the government says there's 100,000. So it's somewhere in the middle there, right? I have no idea where the number really is, but, like, you know, it is what it is.
I don't know fucking shit about Serbia. I don't even know where it is on a map. But y'all want me to look at it and just, you know, pay respect to it? I'll do that. So what's all this shit about? What are they mad for? It's a train incident?
Okay, so, like, I just wanted to show y'all the scope and scale of exactly what the fuck's going on, right, at the moment, the scale of this, right? All right, so why is this happening? I mean, where do you want to start? Like, listen, this country's fucking history is insane, right? But really, in the end of the day, it starts with one guy named fucking Milosevic, right? Hang on, there we go, Slobodan Milosevic, right? He was a Yugoslavian Serbian politician, president of Serbia between 1989 and 1997. All right, so let's take you back to 1980s in Serbia, right? 1980s in Serbia. Serbia was owned by the Soviet Union, right? And it was part of the Soviet bloc, and so, like, therefore, it was communist back then and socialist, whatever the case is at that point, right? This Milosevic, right, became president right before the fall of the USSR and remained president into the 1990s. You'll see this a lot in Eastern Europe, right? Putin's another example of this. He came into, like, 2000, which, you know what I mean, is like post... fucking goddamn it, I can't remember either one of their names. The one starts with a Y, the other one starts with a G, I think. But either way, right? Basically, both of these presidents kind of ran shit into the ground. Putin brought it back up, and I mean, kind of kicked some U.S. people out, kicked out. You know, I mean, like a lot of people put like local politicians and local fucking people into places. And of course, you know what I'm saying? They became oligarchs in the end of the day and mafia people, right? And the same thing happened in this country. Right now, because fucking he did this shit, and because like he like helped the ethnic fucking Serbians against the ethnic fucking Bosnians and the ethnic Man, listen, hang on a minute. Fucking shit. Sitting here looking at all this shit. Croats, Bosniaks, Albanians, right? And he, was trying to form kind of like an ethno state in the end of the day. He ended up like fucking getting arrested by the International Criminal Court, right? The ICC. And he died in jail there, right? In 2006 while he was waiting for his trial to conclude. So, that's where it is, right? Now, because of the fact that the U.S. came in and bombed the shit out of the Serbs at that point, the Serbs really don't like the United States, right? Just as a whole, they fucking hate the U.S. And the government in Serbia at the moment, you know what I'm saying, is pro-U.S. Like, literally, they met with, like, Donald Trump Jr. twice in the past, like, couple of months. At current, right, the reasons why they're protesting is because in November, there was a train station that collapsed and killed 15 people, right? Now, as you can see from this picture, like, look at the people up front, right? These, like, look at the broad in the middle in particular. What does she look like? She looks like a bureaucrat. Oh, by the way, Milosevic kicked out a whole bunch of bureaucrats. It was anti-bureaucratic. Yeah, fucking, as you can imagine, the United States didn't like that much. You know what I mean? And immediately started bombing them, right? Okay, so this is all known as the Balkans, by the way, right? Okay, so basically, a bridge collapsed, a train station collapsed, killed 15 people, and this has been used as a rallying cry to, kick out the fucking President Vučić, right? I'll read you part of this. A student-led protest movement in Serbia rallied more than 100,000 people for a huge peaceful street demonstration Saturday on Serbia's capital, Belgrade, defying warnings from the country's embattled strongman leader and months of unrest. It's a populist leader, not a fucking strongman. He's a populist leader who's been in fucking power for about 12 years. Saturday's rally, the biggest outpouring of public. Oh, by the way, Milosevic, after he was arrested by the ICC court, still remained the third most popular politician in the fucking country. Let's keep this where this is, okay? Saturday's rally, the biggest outpouring of public discontent in Serbia in decades, was preceded by a drumbeat of warnings from President Aleksandar Vučić and his expansive media apparatus that protesters were planning a violent attack to provoke civil war. Opposition politicians added to a foreboding mood, claiming that they received information from inside Serbia's security service of secret plans to arrest Mr. Vučić's political rivals. The Saturday's rally, which began outside the Parliament building in Belgrade and soon engulfed the city center, passed without major incidents. Supporters of President Vučić gathered in the park near Parliament and threw stones at students, but fears that the government would deploy war veterans and soccer hooligans linked to organized crime gangs to beat protesters as it has in the past did not materialize. Right? So, this is all pageantry and mimicry. Like, you see how good, like, these pictures are, how they're all, like, set up in a proper manner and shit? You know what I mean? Like, everything facing the right way and everybody's up on top of this and, you know what I mean? Like, they have, like, all this shit, you know what I mean? Like, perfect. Again, the reason is because, like, all this shit's staged, right? You know what I mean? These are professionally done things, right? In the end of the day. So, I wanted to bring that up, right? So, on top of that, I just wanted to, like, break down exactly